Well, on this bright Saturday morning, we're getting this letter from the Apostle Paul, and just pretend for a minute that you're sitting with the church gathering in Corinth, and you're listening to this for the first time, and you've heard all these encouragements to be ready to fulfill the promise that you made a year ago, so that the gifts are there and ready. You've heard some chastisement in the first letter, where, man, as a church family, we were not doing so great in recognizing sin in a brother's life. So we've fixed that, we've addressed it. He's repented, and this is good news. And now the Apostle Paul is writing to us, and he's saying, look, some of you think that I am timid when I'm with you, and I'm bold when I'm writing to you from far away. Standards of this world. And he's setting them up. He's using this letter as a tenderizer for their heart, their mind. And he's saying, look, we do not live according to the principles of this world. Excuse me just for a moment. Muted the mic. It sounded a lot better for you. We don't live according to the principles of this world. Our understanding of righteousness and wickedness is defined by God's holy word. Actions that are acceptable in the world, God recognizes are not going to move us toward heaven. On the contrary, they move us away from heaven, away from Christ. And if we're going to be following our shepherd, if we're going to be walking through the narrow gate and on the narrow, straight, challenging pathway, it does not happen by accident. And so our motives and our actions seem peculiar to the world, but so does the peace that we have. So does the hope that we have. So does the confidence and the joy that we have. These are all peculiar to the world. You know, here in Steuben County, the topic of conversation in the coffee shops and in political meetings is the casino. We want a casino in Steuben County. That's the cry from 100% of the commissioners, as far as I can see, from many of the businesses, from the public services that would recognize and receive a huge financial windfall. Our motives as Christ followers are very different, and our destiny is also different. So when Paul says, look, I want to write to you a little bit boldly so that when I get there, I don't have to speak to you boldly. We don't have to deal with this situation. You've already fixed it. So in your life, look around your life. What would the Apostle Paul write to you and say, hey, look, or Timothy, or Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, the Apostle Paul, Peter, James, what would these guys write to you and say, look, I'm writing to you a little bit boldly so that when I see you face to face, we can rejoice together? Because I think we will see them face to face pretty soon. I think Jesus is coming back. He's going to take us home, and we're going to have all these conversations. And I love the idea that it's going to be a joyful uniting together. For some, it'll be a reunion. For all the others that we've not met before, it's going to be a union. But listen today as you read through Scripture on your own and discover, what do I need to realign, to be in agreement, in calibration with the mind of Christ? God bless you as you move through your day and cultivate the motives of God's love for self, for Him, and for all those around you. He loves you. And we love you too. And now, there.